sinking in a little. He texted me and said he must have filmed something.
Hey guys, welcome to Boar's Beef and Baling.
Hey guys, we're hauling manure today. We got the little Ford out today. Man, these windows are dirty. Didn't I just clean this tractor off? Well, anyways, the other day I hauled and it was pretty soft. Probably shouldn't have, but we needed to get the pen empty for my new bull, which we picked up the other day. So I guess I wasn't gonna film this a whole lot. My brother texted me. He's here today working. He lowered the silo loader, and he just texted me and said he must have filmed something. So I guess he wants to get in on this, which works for me. We're just gonna haul a couple loads, just get the main yards off, at least across the road here. It froze overnight, so it's working quite well. As far as I'm not running up the field at all. But we're just gonna get the main yard off here where he drives in to feed and all that. And then my brother's doing a bunch of stuff. We got to do some work on the cattle trailer. I don't know if we'll film it or not. Possibly some other stuff. I don't know. But he just texted me, told me he must have filmed something, so that works for me. Change it up a little bit. So we're gonna keep on going here.
Hey guys, welcome to Boar's Beef and Baling. No, I am not Devin. I'm his older brother, Cody. I've been in a few episodes. I think my feet were in one of them. Otherwise, I'm been in a few episodes baling. I'm the one that gets to build all the stuff. So that set of stairs in the shed, his goat door, various stuff like that. That's usually what I get to do behind the scenes. So I figured Devin and my dad are hauling manure off the steer lot across the road. So I figure I would get some footage of me doing a couple odd jobs around the farm while they're doing that. If he wants to use it, then he has footage to use. If not, he just gets a nice video of me. So I'm in the high moisture silo. I'm gonna lower that down to the next door. So I'm gonna set up my camera and I'm gonna start filming.
we're out here. This was our wheat field. Our wheat field that I put that peas and barley on, that I made baleage out of. It's a little bit more, it's firmer out here because it's like sod ground out here. So it's a little bit, it's firmer. I ended up coming out here the other day when it was pretty soft, just because it is firmer. This field is nearly covered in manure, at least this 30 here where the wheat was. The other 30 of this particular field in total was soybeans. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bale the soybean straw off of it or not. There's a few streaks where we put manure down. One was because I blew a tire on the spreader. That was a couple months ago already. The others just, so I don't know if we're gonna make it or not. I would like to maybe work it in, get some organic matter in the soil. It's not exactly the greatest thing to do, to take the bedding or the stalks and the straw off every single year. But we are hauling manure on. I'm making an effort to haul manure on just about everything, the best we can. Try and get that organic matter in the soil. But all right, now we head back for another load.
So just to show you what I'm doing a little bit, once we pull the plastic back, sometimes there's kind of a cruddy layer of spoiled feed on top. It doesn't look too bad. Usually I like to dig down a good foot in a spot or two just to check, because sometimes there's like a thin layer of mold, maybe 6-8 inches down. There's a little bit over here on this side. The corners and edges are always bad, so we usually dig down those. I have this one done. We usually dig down 2 or 3 feet just to make sure we get it all. So this isn't actually too bad. It's actually a pretty nice day out for being mid-30s. Alright, well, that job is done. Next job I'm going to start looking at is a cattle trailer. My dad and Devin are still hauling manure across the road, so I'm going to start getting my eyes on this, figuring out what to do. I'll turn around so you guys can see. Yeah, this right here, yeah, it's not supposed to be like that. The bumper itself is actually kind of rusting off. We got this trailer used maybe 4 or 5 years ago. We got it just because we needed something bigger to haul some of our steers around. So I'm gonna look what we can do with this, whether we just rip all this off and put like an angle iron or something, or I don't know yet. So I'll get this backed up to the shed and then I'll start pulling the old bumper off.
Hey guys, it is the next day. It's Sunday now. So I don't know if Cody got anything on this besides just looking at it, but just gonna kind of go through what happened yesterday. So Cody did rip this apart for the most part. He basically just cut off all the loose ends there. The rubber bumper's there. We're gonna maybe see if we can reuse that somehow. Somehow we got to put something on there on the bottom. We also fixed his door. We stuck some rollers in there. The rollers had fallen out of that. So coming back here, besides the goats being out today, it's kind of cold today, but we got a bull. See if I can zoom in on him here. He's got a nose ring too. The people actually had him halter broke, but yeah, so he's going to be in here until probably about May, we're thinking. He's going to need, we'll have to dump a little bit of baleage over for him or something. But anyways, we picked him up the other day, and you know, he'll do just good for us. So so we're kind of mixed up today. Yesterday I didn't get the baleage fed at night, so I'm gonna kind of do that right now. I got the 210 is unhooked from the mixer wagon. I got to run out and get that feeder wagon, and then we're gonna clean that up. And I don't know if I'm gonna feed that right away. I also want to mix up feed, so we'll see where I get today. So I don't know, I don't think I've actually talked about this much, but I started feeding the baleage in this yellow feeder wagon. I just got a gate handle right here for this string. That's actually where I just hook it right on there and then string it around. The reel's actually up there. I also disconnected this middle fence here. We're gonna rip this fence out, and I'm just gonna put the string in there. I think I'm gonna do is we'll take everything out, and then I'm just gonna put a temporary fence in there. I think I'm gonna double strand it, so I'll probably run it one direction or the other and then loop it around on one end and go back. It's kind of my thinking on it. We'll see when I get to that. But anyways, I gotta open this string up here, and we gotta pull that wagon out. I gotta pull the speed hitch off because I put that on there for when I use the loader. The blue loader is kind of out of commission. We got a belt on the motor that needs to get replaced, so that's why I'm using this thing today. We also got some standing water here, so I'm not sure how long I'm gonna leave them out in the corn stalks here. It's not like there's anything to eat, it's just that I'm keeping all that stuff that they're not eating out of the pasture. But I think we're gonna have to make arrangements to maybe move the things in there. When I parked this here, there wasn't any water. This was a dry spot. Well, sinking in a little. I don't think I'm gonna get stuck, but I think I am gonna try. When I pull in there, I'm gonna try and get over to the other side. All right, got all the leftover baleage on the wagon. Cows, they know what time it is. They're hungry. They're up here. They're yelling at me. So we'll get on out there and park this somewhere. All right, it's 2 o'clock. Time to bottle feed. I can hear him. He's outside. Come here, dude. Dude, come here. Inside. Hey. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm right here. Here I am. Oh. Alright guys, so I'm going to end the video right now. One other thing that happened yesterday, which is really exciting. We picked up another 55 acres of cropland. It happened really fast. We kind of found it in the morning, and by mid-afternoon we were signing a contract for it. We went up and looked at it, and I kind of gave him an offer, and he took it, and so that's that. So don't forget, put your questions in the comments. Questions, comments, anything you want me to elaborate on, throw it in the comments, and I will answer in the next video. So stay tuned. I'm going to answer a question I had last video right now. Hey guys, so we're going to take to the comment section from last video where I talked about the New Holland rake. So I had 2 comments. We're going to start off with Hillman Farms. First of all, thank you for commenting. And it was, how many steers do you guys finish out in a year, and how many acres do you run? As far as steers, I'm figuring probably around 150 to 200 steers finished out in a year. I would say on average we have about 200 on the farm all year. Can be 180. I think we've had 250, maybe even higher than 250 at one point. As far as acres, well, we just picked up another 55, and that puts us just over 600 total. So once again, Hillman Farms, thanks for commenting. We had another comment, second time commenter, Wisconsin Farmer. He commented on the video before. Thank you very much. What are the uses for the DNR hay? Will the goats eat it? Steers, cows? Is it their least preferred food compared to baleage, silage, and alfalfa? So there's a lot of uses for the DNR hay. The goats eat it. The steers eat it. My beef cows will eat it. You wouldn't want to feed it to dairy cows. However, heifers and dairy heifers and dry cows, it gets a lot of use by them. So a lot of guys buy this stuff to mix in with their heifer and dry cow rations, mainly because they're making their alfalfa too rich, and they need it's kind of replacing straw in a way. They're dumping this stuff in instead of with like wheat straw. In my opinion, it's got a better feed value than wheat straw. I would like to think so anyway. Nobody's really told me otherwise. The goats definitely eat it. The steers will eat it. So we have a bunch of really weedy DNR hay, which we're bedding to the steers, and they go through it. They eat every blade of grass in it, and they lay on the rest. And the cows, that's what the cows are getting. Is it their least preferred food? I would say dry hay compared to baleage, silage, and alfalfa. I would say just a dry grass hay is probably the least preferred food for anything. Obviously, the goats love the baleage. They'll go after the baleage, but sometimes some of them go for the hay. Sometimes it depends on the goat. As far as the cows love the baleage and the silage. And it's tastier, I guess. Not speaking from experience because I don't know, um, but yeah, it's a lower quality hay. Um, so they seem to eat it. I got a lot of customers that don't complain about it. So once again, Wisconsin Farmer and Hillman Farms, thanks for commenting. Remember, anybody that's watching, if you put a question below in this video in the comments, I will answer. Or it doesn't even have to be a question. Just tell me something. Tell me something about your farm, and I will elaborate or add on to it in tomorrow or the next video. I shouldn't say tomorrow. But once again, thanks everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. And I appreciate you watching. And I hope to see you next time.